Hello, 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 and welcome with Cooking with Camille. Today's on the menu is beef clean out the refrigerator soup. How about that? We're going to clean out the refrigerator and get all kinds of stuff and freezer and make a soup. So this is what you wanted, Cynthia Brooks. So you need some onion, one onion, some beef stock. I just got some eye around and had them tenderize it twice. Some mixed vegetables. I got some mixed corn. It's white and yellow corn, some kidney beans, some diced Southwest style tomatoes. I got some garden. I want to put some tomato sauce in it. I got some barley, some okra, and some spaghetti. And whatever else I find when I'm cleaning up as I make this soup. So first of all, we're going to saute the onions and the meat together. Okay, I didn't tell everybody that you're going to need a pot of water with some beef base or chicken base, whatever you want. We're going to use beef base. And you're going to need a couple of potatoes also. Okay. We're going to add a little garlic salt to this. Just a little, if you don't want to make your soup too salty. Some pepper. And you know, of course, Italian seasoning. My favorite. Okay. And just keep stirring it until it comes a golden brown, until your onions get brown, until your meat gets chunky. Okay, now we're going to slide this pot over to the bigger spot. Turn the rear off, and we're going to add our beef and onions to the mixture. And we're just going to let it cook for about a half till the meat get tender. About 20 minutes to 30 minutes till the meat get a little more tender. It already should be tender because I had it tenderized. We're just going to keep on. When it gets almost tender, then we'll add all our vegetables to it. Okay, I also added in my beef base to your flavor. You don't want it too salty because you're going to add all those vegetables. Okay, then take your meat and check it to see if it's tender, because it's going to continue to cook, which it is. It's going to cook some more. And you can start adding your other ingredients. Okay? Now we're going to add a bay leaf. One bay leaf. If it was a bigger pot, we'd do 2 bay leaves. We're going to add our 1 bag of mixed vegetables. Frozen vegetables are better than canned vegetables, but I'm not going to add the green beans because you got green beans in there. So then I have another little half bag of vegetables I'm going to get rid of. Add that too. So add all your frozen vegetables. Then make sure you wipe off all your tops of your cans. Then you're going to add your kidney beans, but you're going to add the juice and all, because that's what's going to make it thick. Okay? Then we're going to add, I had from the lasagna I made, I'm going to add some spaghetti sauce to it to make it a tomato flavor, the color of it. And we're going to let that boil a little bit. And then we'll add the rest of the stuff. We'll let that boil for 10 minutes. Okay, now that's coming to a boil. Add your can of corn. I love corn. That's why I'm going to put corn in there. This is like and we're going to add our can of diced Southwest style lime juice tomatoes. Add that. We're going to continue to bring it to a boil. Add a little Italian seasoning. And we're going to add some chives. Chopped chives to it. Okay, just like so. Always constantly stir it because you're boiling it. You don't want it to stick to the bottom. Just constantly stir it like so. Okay. Then we'll add our potatoes and our Barkley last. Okay, let's check it. Stir. Looking good. Now we want to add our barley. I only have a little in here, so you don't want to add too much. Maybe a 1/3 cup, because it blows up to a lot. So just add that. We're going to let that cook a little bit. While that's cooking, I'm going to peel the potatoes. And when you're making this, you can really pretty much add whatever you want. Whatever you want to clean out your refrigerator or clean out your cupboards with. I'm going to put some spaghetti in here. You can put macaroni. I don't like to have the box open too long, so I'm going to break up some spaghetti and put in here. I put that open box of barley. I'm going to throw some okra. I have a quarter bag of okra I'm going to put in here. I'm going to put that in last, the okra. And then, well, let's taste it and see if it's got good taste to it. See what you need to add. Always taste it to see what you need to add. And then I'm going to let this cook down till the barley cook a little bit. I'm going to peel the potatoes. Okay, now I'm going to add the potatoes. And I'm going to add a can of cream of corn. Can of cream corn. That'll thicken it up a little bit. To make it a little bit thicker. And we're going to stir that in. And then we'll let that boil for about 5 minutes and then taste it again. And see how it is. And let it thicken up. And the potatoes. And then we'll add our spaghetti last. Or your macaroni or whatever you want to add. Look at that. Look at all those vegetables. We're going to continue. Now you got to really watch it. Turn it down a little low because it might start sticking. We'll let it come back in 10 minutes. I want to bring it closer so you can see what it looked like. Look at that. And it's starting to thicken up. You see that? It's starting to thicken up. Whoa, my bay leaf. Once those potatoes get almost done, and I'll put the spaghetti in there. Break it up in little pieces. Or you could put any kind of pasta. I just want to get rid of the spaghetti because I had some open. And just let that simmer until it cooked down a little bit. Don't that look good? Now we want to taste it. See, do we need to add anything? Ouch, burn my hand. Ooh, let me get a towel. Oh, yeah. Got good taste to it. Good taste, good taste. Now we're going to add our spaghetti to it. Just going to get just spaghetti noodles, just like so. Just like this. And break it up in little, just like a little pasta noodles. Just a little, just break it up. As small as you want, small, because they get big. Just to have a little pasta in there, a little different stuff. This is what you call clean out the refrigerator vegetable soup. Clean out the refrigerator cupboard, pantry soup. Okay, that's what I'm calling it. Clean out the refrigerator, pantry, cupboard soup. This is the best soup you can get. And it lasts you for a couple of days. We're going to be eating this on 2 days, so don't be expecting nothing tomorrow because I won't be cooking. Then after you do that, we're going to add our okra. I have a little okra left. I'm going to add that okra to it. Stir that in. And you can always add more salt if you want, because I don't eat that much salt. Add more salt. And then once the pasta's done, the soup will be done. And the okra and the potatoes. And we're just going to let that simmer till everything's done. Turn it on 2, and we'll be back. Let's check and see how things going. It's coming along. Let me move you closer. Look. The spaghetti is starting to cook, and the okra is starting to cook. Potatoes are starting to cook. Not quite done because of the potatoes. I'm going to add a little parsley to it. Well, we got the chives, but I'm going to add some parsley for color. I'm going to add a little chopped basil too. I got the basil leaf in there, but I think I'm going to add a little basil I think I'll add a little thyme to it. Some thyme. And a little more pepper. Can't get enough of pepper. And a little more Italian seasoning. And I think that should do it. And we'll just stir that up. And let it be. We're going to let that simmer really good. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh, just like Mom used to make. Okay. We're going to let that simmer and then we'll serve. Look at that, everybody. Look at that. And then even thicken up with that kidney bean juice and that cream of corn. It just thickened right up. Just look at that. Wonderful. Just wonderful. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to take some to work. Okay, let's serve it up. Make sure it don't stick. Just keep stirring it that it don't stick. You can continue to simmer it or finish cooking it whenever. But I think it's done and the meat is tender and falling apart. Let's serve it up. Okay, the finishing touch. We're going to add some parsley on there. A little parsley for color. I'm going to bring that closer so you can see it up close. Look at all them beautiful colors. Look, you can see the potatoes, the okra, the meat, the lima beans, the kidney beans, the spaghetti, the corn, the green beans, the tomatoes, stewed tomatoes. Just look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. No, I gotta taste it. Blow it. Mmm. 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 Wonderful, everybody. Here, let me give you a bite. Good to the last drop. Okay, I'm crazy. I know I'm crazy. Love y'all. Have a good day, blessed day. Please like and share. I love you all. Thanks for sharing, the ones that share. Thanks for the ones that like me, the ones that hate me. I still love you. But you'll get over it. You will get over it. Please like and share. Have a blessed day. And go on YouTube and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.